The very first chapter in your English literature is Three Questions. Three Questions is written by Leo Tolstoy. Before starting this lesson, let me ask you some questions. First, suppose you want to start a new task. Will you wait for an auspicious time or will you start working immediately? Second, what do you think is the most important occupation? Third, who do you think are the most important people? Soldiers, leaders, doctors, or anybody else? In this lesson, you will come across with some difficult words. Here are the meanings. The first word is hermit. It means one who has renounced the world for religion. Second, wood. It means forest. Third, morning. It means groaning. Fourth, ambush. Ambush means hiding place. Now let's start the lesson. Once a certain king gets a thought that he would never fail if he knew three things. These three things were: first, what was the right time to begin everything? I repeat, the first thing was, what was the right time to begin everything? Second, who were the right people to listen to and whom to avoid? I repeat, the second thing was, who were the right people to listen to and whom to avoid? The third thing was, what was the most important thing to do? I repeat again, what was the most important thing to do? He proclaimed that the one who gives the right answer shall be rewarded. Many learned men attempted to answer the king's questions, but they all came up with different answers. In reply to the first question was, what was the right time to begin everything? Some said that to know the right time for every action, one must draw up in advance a table of days, months, and years, and must live strictly according to it. Only thus could everything be done at its proper time. Others declared that it was impossible to decide beforehand the right time for every action. The king decided that he needed to ask a wise hermit in a nearby village. Hermit means a priest. The hermit lived in the wood. Wood means forest, and would only see common people. However, so the king put on simple dress, left his guards behind, and went to see the hermit. When the king approached, the hermit was digging the ground in front of his hut. The king asked his questions, but the hermit went on digging. The king offered to dig for him for a while. After digging for some time, the king again asked his questions. Before the hermit could answer, a man emerged from the woods. He was bleeding from a terrible stomach wound. So the king and hermit washed the wound and bandaged till the blood ceased. The king stayed the night in the hermit's hut. Next morning, the wounded man was doing better and was gazing intently at the king. He confessed to the king that he knew who the king was, and the king had executed his brother and seized his property. He had come to kill the king, but the king's guard had wounded him. The king forgives him and makes peace with his enemy and promised to restore the property to the wounded man. The king asked the hermit again for his answers, and the hermit responded that he had just had his questions answered. Hermit says that the king had pitied his weakness and had dug those beds for him. So, the most important time when the king was digging the beds, and he was the most important man. The most important time was when the king was attending to the wounded man and was the important man at that time. In this way, he got the answers of all his 3 questions. So here we end the lesson. Let's recapitulate the lesson. Once a certain king gets a thought that he would never fail if he knew 3 things. These 3 things were: what was the right time to begin everything? Who were the right people to listen to and whom to avoid? What was the most important thing to do? At the end, after meeting the hermit and the wounded man, the king gets the answer of his 3 questions. The most important time was when the king was digging the beds and hermit was the most important man. The most important time was when the king was attending to the wounded man and was the important man at that time.